Well, good morning, everybody. It is November 23rd, and it's also opening deer season in Wisconsin. So, any of you deer hunters out there watching this later on tonight, be safe, don't drink too much, and make sure you take a couple of those Bambis out, because a few less of them jumping in front of my car would make me happy. So, moving on. I got the gas tank sitting here. There's a better view of that. I cut the rusty spot out, and you probably can't see in there, but it is clean on the inside. Even the rusty spot I cut off, I mean, it's not like it was rusted from the inside out. It was rusted from the outside in. And I only really saw a couple spots where it actually had holes in it. So I said, we'll just cut it all out and be done with it. But it's, really clean. I mean, just a little bit of that leftover gas residue is probably, leaded gas. It's got a nice smell to it. So I'll make a patch panel for that and some other neat stuff. But I like to get those dents out, because it's dented pretty far in. I tried hitting it, but this is pretty thick, so I won't just pound out. So I got the old trusty stud gun out, and we'll give that a shot. I've only used this a couple times, and it does work pretty good, so we'll see what happens. So we'll put a few of these studs in. See if we can't pull that dent out. It's a handy little tool, I'll tell you that. I believe Mr. Heavy Chevy's got one of these. Like I said, I've only used this one other time, and it worked. Pulling the dent out of a door in a 40 Chevy. I'm sure I'll need more. For right now, I'll just give this a shot. Alright, I'll go get my slide hammer thingy. Make 6 tons of noise. Alright, so I'm going to put this in the ground because it'll be a lot easier. I'm going to shut you guys off. Be right back. Okay, I kind of worked it out. Actually pulled it out. It's not bad. It's not perfect, but we're not going for perfect here. This is a gas tank. You'll never see it. Pulled a little bit too much here, but I think I can make that go down. And I think I'll add one more stud here once I get these ground out and pull this little low spot out. I don't know if you guys can see it, so much glare, but right here to the low spot, so I'll put a stud here, give that a pull up, and then move on. So that wasn't so bad. Okay, so a little hammer and dolly action. Got it pretty darn good. Like I said, I'm never going to see it, but I did want it back around again. So I kind of accomplished that. Not bad for a hack body man. So next up we'll have to patch this hole. And I think I'm going to make a bottom sump for sucking the gas out. So I'll have to make something custom for that, but not too concerned. Well, that's next. Alright, I skipped a couple steps here, but I went and I made a baffle. Got that welded in. It's got notches in the side so the gasoline can go back and forth. This is actually the bottom, this is the top, but that should keep it from sloshing really bad. Now I'm making my sump. Got my bung here tapped out for pipe, so I'll get welded in. This goes on here like so I get more surface area, so if I just welded it to the sheet metal it would break off. So we go this way. It gives me a big area weld, and obviously this gets welded in the middle. And the way I'm going to do this, that this will actually stick up probably a ½ inch from the bottom, so all the little welding BBs and all the other trash that might be floating around in here, once I finish it up, it won't get sucked in. It'll be trapped down here. I'll probably put a magnet in here too. This hole here I got welded up. So this was an old Grody taillight housing. Actually, it was a brand new one, but didn't need it. So now it's going to be my gasoline sump. Once that's done, I'll make my piece here for the bottom, weld that all in, and carry on from there. Okay, so I got it all welded up. I got it pressurized. I got everything plugged up, this side and that side. I don't know how much air is in there, but it's there's enough air in there to do something. Actually, we can put a little bit more in. See if I can do this with one hand. This is going to be interesting. Alright, let's let you guys down somehow. I'll just mute you. Be right back. Alright, got air in it. What's leaking is this hose over here. It's either there or the neck. And I didn't do nothing about that, so that might be a pre-existing problem. But everything is not bubbling that I welded. And that's the main thing. At least so far so good. Usually when I put gas in it, that's when they start leaking. But it was a little tricky here. Burned through a couple times, so that looks like nastiness. But I wanted to make sure I got a good penetration around it so it wouldn't leak. Well, I don't know. I'm not seeing no bubbles being made. At least not yet. Alright, on to other stuff. Well, there be. That's where it'll be sitting, for the most part. I'll make some straps, we'll strap it down. I'll make 2 more of those tubings there, so I got a nice base, and we'll put rubber, on the bottom so it doesn't rub through. But it should work. And I'll probably enclose it so you don't see it, because I don't want to look at it. So I'll have to make a box that goes around it. That'll be kind of a challenge, but it'll be kind of fun. I got the other wheel well done. That one turned out a little bit better in some aspects, and some aspects I should have done it the other way, but oh well. Still learning at this. But it's done, it's in, it's welded. Just got to grind it all. So now I gotta box this in. I got the other side boxed in. I got the back half done, and then I'll just kind of work my way forward. Not a lot of progress this weekend. A lot of visitors, a lot of other stuff going on, and it's just been too darn cold. So, not that that should affect me getting anything done in the shop, but it's still cold out. And that's it. Something more exciting comes along, we'll turn you back on. Alrighty guys, didn't get a lot further. I got the panels in the side, I got the mounts in for the fuel tank, and that's about as far as I got. Calling it a day. But it sits in there pretty good, so I'm happy. Like I said, I'm going to make a cover for this, so you're not going to see the gas tank itself. Really not sure how I'm going to do that yet, but that's down the road. And that's about it for today. My shop's a complete disaster. I got tools and hunks of sheet metal, and it's just nuts. So during the week I'm going to clean, kind of get everything picked up so I can find it again, and then kind of go from there. If I don't post a video until the next weekend, just want to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody, and we'll see you later.